Welcome back to the Owl Ranch, episode 4. And today, I got a few things to talk about. Let's see. Well, first off, I got a war. Staten Elementary on the 26th. Scoon has got a war at Live Oak Park in Glendora on the 12th. I really think you should go to both and get up to tune and get back to your Nerf guff and kick some ass, because Armageddon's going to be brutal this year. Yes, it is. And I really think that I want to do an event like every 2 weeks. I mean, back in Singapore, I was doing an event every day, boom, boom, boom. And when I went back to Manhattan Beach Nerf Club, I hadn't played an event in a long time. I didn't feel any rust. I felt good. I felt really good. You know, I played with, of course, these and acted like a total fucking smartass. And I gotta say, I loved it. Okay, I get a little cocky at times, just so you know. It's adrenaline. I don't mean to be that way. But, yeah. Manhattan Beach Nerf Club put up a video. And in this video, I was being a little too cocky, I guess. And sorry. Yeah. So, anyway, I was going to go Gary Busey this episode. I think I'm going to save that for episode 5 or 6 when I go just Busey on you all. And that's when I'm like, hey, look, what you got to understand is that all these people in this world, there's so many people who cannot make a Nerf gun like this. I'm sorry. I mean, look at me. I'm sitting in my house in Coastline Drive in Malibu. I can't make a Nerf gun like this. I mean, come on. I mean, really now. I mean, I can balance off the balcony of my house, and I can do all this stuff, and you know, I can suck my own blood. I call it nutritious, but you know, it's just not me. You know, that's close, but not quite. And I know Busey would see me and go, "What the fuck are you doing, Chris? What the fuck are you doing? You can't be Busey. No one's Busey but me." I mean, I know he would do that. Gary would do that, yes. But maybe another episode. First off, I want to talk about the war. It was a good war, and we have wars coming. But first, I want to talk about Toys R Us. It's turning into a pretty interesting situation. There was some stores in Fairfax, Canada that's being bought. I heard last episode that the end of June was when the last stores are going to be closed up, and that's pretty cool. But the most interesting thing is that Target, Walmart, all of these stores have bought up a lot of merchandise, a lot of toys, to try to take over the vacuum. How much? How much more? How about $22 billion more toys in one quarter? That's right. So all these other places that supplies toys like Target and Walmart have just bought up a ton. Just a ton of stuff. And a lot of that, I'm guessing, will be these, but of course, you know what I mean. It's gonna be pretty interesting. It's like, they're just like the vultures going around waiting to just feed off the customers. I find this pretty interesting, you know. The whole Toys R Us situation can really turn things pretty crazy. Now, of course, I'm stocking up on, you know, last week you saw that I had the Rampage. I got me another Magnus, clear blue one. So I'm almost done with my collection. I just got to find the Jolts. I got to find a Fury Fire Strong Arm. Yeah, you know, these are blasters I usually don't like. But you know what? They have this on it. Check it out. Yep, it's a Toys R Us exclusive. That's right. So it must be good because, you know, it was made by the toy shop that resembles Enron. Yeah. I just feel like painting a big E on every store. Just E. Enron. It went Enron. It went bust. That's just so sad. Okay, the unrelated image is pretty interesting. This was around the time that the whole Jimmy Swaggart thing was going on, and the whole Jessica Hahn thing was going on. Yeah, this is really, really killer. So I really do, recommend seeing this. And of course, I really love organized religion since they screwed me over with BYU. But no less, you know. Time to move on, right? Yeah. So I got my hands on the 18.5 Turf and the new one, the new American one. Ooh, that's right. Brat, brat, pew, pew, brat. Oh, that was great, Chris. Brat, brat, pew, pew, brat, brat, pew, pew. And, dude, this is the craziest spring ever made. Even heavier loads don't have this kind of power, because this is like the spring windings of one of those party poppers, where there's just so much space that it just wants to instantly go boom, right? So I was taking out today, the Chrono Mag, okay? And the Chrono Mag has got to cut down 18.5 in it, you know? And, dude, it's gnarly. It's just gnarly, you know? And I fired it, and there's this tree, actually it's a bush, and it's at my height of my head, which is why I aim at it all the time, to get a pretty good parallel, you know, aim shot, because when you have it sighted in and everything, you know, if you go from like, from this point to that point and it's parallel, it's about the best kind of flat shots you can get. So, you know, the thing is that it went past it. 230 feet. It went past it. And I was so amazed. I was like, whoa. So the Chronos can take all that. No aluminum parts, no nothing. But the spring also, wow. You know, this could be the best spring ever. You know? It's badass. Now, give me one break. I'm going to have a break now. I like scotch. Scotch. Alright. Crockett is back. As you can see, he's back in Sil's top. So that means I'm back, of course. And next on my agenda, has anybody seen the new Delta Trooper yet? Oh my god. It looks like a pirated copy of SolidWorks went crazy mad and threw it up onto some fucking SolidWorks file or something, and it's terrible. It's terrible. I don't like the grip on the top of it. I don't like it's supposed to be one piece, which I guess that is better in a lot of ways, but it's hideous. It's awful. It's supposed to be like, you know, a Retaliator / Alpha Trooper, but it just makes me nauseous. It's a freaking crappy design. Now, I don't know what the internals look like. I don't know anything, but I'm guessing it's like ret internals pretty much, because I can see the top slide on the top. It probably has a bolt slide a lot, just like the Retaliator. You know what? It's good, you know? Retaliator's good. You know, the Prophecy, well, you know, that's workers stealing a lot of other people's ideas, but, you know, the Retaliator is good, okay? And, it's just terrible. I mean, it's hideous. I mean, I had to throw my new meme at it. Have you guys seen it yet? Oh, you gotta check my page. It sucks, you know. Excuse me, I'm all clamped here. And it's just like, it's just not a good year. Vortex, we got more news on the Vortex. Vortex is coming out, but it's going to be more money. Are they going to change anything? I don't know. I hope it's faster. They're calling it the VTX line. And I'm hoping the VTX line is not just a bunch of different colors. I hope it's actually faster and better, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, there is inflation. I understand that. But, you know, if it's just another reshell, that's going to suck. That's going to suck. You know, how does the Vigilon and the Praxis and the Paragon, how would it do in this day and age? I know a lot of people like the feeding system. It's faster, the ammo doesn't stick together, it doesn't crush in the magazines. That's a nice thing if you can keep it loaded. But, you know, the Vortex line was originally made to compete with the N-Strike line and give you the same velocity but more range by using, you know, the ammo as a giant frisbee. Well, nowadays with Elite and definitely Rival catching up, I'm wondering, is it even going to be any good? You know, is it going to be decent? Is it going to even hold up? I mean, back in the day when, you know, Vortex had an advantage over definitely over an end strike, you know. And you can definitely have a bunch of Vortex only wars, and you still can actually, and it would be fun. But you know, I am kind of glad they brought back the Vortex line, but I hope they improved it. My feeling is all that they probably did. So at any rate, that's my call. I could be wrong. I was wrong about the Magnus pistol, if you guys remember. I thought it could only be a single shooter, but it was an internal mag. How about that? You know, 3 shots. Lost that bet. Oh well, it happens, you know. And then we got this guy who's trolling our forums on Facebook, just trolling. His name is Traveling Wilburys. Billies. Yeah, Traveling Wilburys. I think the title itself is hideous, but then he's going and he's trolling us. It's like, what, you know? Normally, I allow, you know, Nerf-related stuff, but this guy just wanted everybody's forum and just boom, boom, boom. If you see him, just ban him. Just ban him, because all he's there is he's another one of those people that doesn't understand the industry, doesn't understand anything. Oh, it's a commercial. Back to TV again. You know. Always gonna get us one way or another, huh? Yeah, look at all those Elvis people, yay! But he's just he's a suck up, and the problem is you got all these marketing people out there that really don't understand our community and just kind of just barge in and just do whatever they want, and we of course get pestered by it very quick. I mean, here it is. I'm putting up a news post. It's featured in it, and you know I'm sure other people are too. You know. That's just crazy. Yay, Crockett's back. Yay. Hooray for drug dealers. Whee. Yeah. So, it's kind of driving me nuts there, too. But, other than that, you know, Armageddon's coming up. We all know that's going on. And we all know the wars are going on. And it seems that Southern California scene, you know, might be heating up just a little bit more, and not just having the wars of Riverside and Oxnard. Oh, by the way, the head of Oxnard was at the meet too. That was pretty good. And if you got a chance to look at Death by Nerf Blaster, go check it out. Yeah, the video of I'd say 4 of the 6 games we were playing. It's good war. It was a lot of fun. You know, I'm hoping that it continues. But I've been very amazed by the rifle blaster and its potential and what it can do. And as a matter of fact, I made this short video to show you guys, emphasize that this is pretty switched on. Go take a look. This is the blaster I've been waiting for all my life. This is it. Chrono Magnum. And it is based off of literally almost every design aspect, except for Stefan Magload and compactness. In other words, this thing is the most compact in the world that I put into my dream pistol, the Archer. This has to be by far the best thing the Hasbro's ever designed, even in rival form. If you were to use 18 kilograms of speed hooks like this, you'd have rival balls doing 120, 130 feet. And in one video I actually do when I use 18 kilograms in one of these. This is 002 right here, the one I'm building for a friend. He has a past due commission, that's why he's so lucky that I'm building one for him. I gotta really say, along with the therapy and everything else, and you know, overcoming a lot of my over-perfectionist problems, I've been out of modding commissions for a couple years now, and went mainly to design, but this is really bringing me back to actually designing and building again, and actually doing commissions again, and this blaster has really brought the heart back in me. I have not felt this good since I built the Bird of Prey. There's no other offering, especially when it comes to pistols, and in most cases even rifles, that can even match the potential of a Kronos blaster. Now on with the show. Well, that's all the news I have for now. I'll keep you posted, and until next time, this is Chris Cartea going, don't you go changing, or this blaster will shoot you. Boom!